did say that I'd show you guys kind of a little bit around the space. I can still do that, but yeah, as I said, it's not particularly set up at the moment, but I can give you a squiz. It'd be nicer to probably see it like next live once it's actually a little set up, but I've been doing lots of little progress videos for you guys so you can see as I've been transforming this space into whatever it will become. But yes, little Moss Agate kitty, gorgeous little druzy sections in here. They have been polished over, so they're not an open druzy, if that makes sense. But he's got little veins of the green moss throughout, and it's a nice little carving. That one is $88, code MAC1. Little Moss Agate pussycat. And he does stand, obviously. It's quite cute from the back and the front. For Christy Lee. Thank you, Christy Lee. Cute little pussycat, hey? Okay, so it's one of a lifetime piece. Knowing us, we wouldn't be able to part with it. Michelle came up with a valid solution. Let me show it to you. I should show it to you. You can see exactly what I mean. Like, I mean, you know, you've got the two crystals there. It's a sister piece for sure. Totally valid. Just move that out of the way. You've got little quartz up there, and then you've got the two magnificent smoky crystals, which I'll just turn the flash off so you can see through. Speaking of smoky, oh my goodness, I've got some incredible smoky quartz crystals and jewellery coming out in the next couple of weeks. I'm thinking of doing like a bit of a, like I didn't really plan on doing a Halloween special this year because I just had too much going on, but I'm going to kind of do a Halloween special maybe next live. So I've got a few ideas just in terms of the crystals that might be appropriate that we have in new arrivals anyway. I've got the most gorgeous little garden quartz. They're like little dishes that are really clear with gorgeous inclusions, and little amethyst ones as well. And just, yeah, a few little things. So this piece was $8.44, code 51. It's a stunning piece. It's so special. It's definitely has someone's name on it. It called very strongly when I first saw it. So I went, okay, you can come with me. I'll be your guardian until your keeper comes along. Aya's baby. Oh, the pussycat, yes. Hubby won't let me have a real one, so crystal one is next best thing. Christy Lee, that's valid. Very valid. I love the justification. Perfect. And okay, so in Moss Agate, most of the crystals are online. So if I'll do like a little scan, if there's something that jumps out at you, then more than happy to show. But I'll focus mainly on the new arrivals. So I'll start with the Moss Agate ring. We only have the one ring, which is a beautiful one, and it's actually a size 11. So I didn't end up getting any other moss rings, but I will be getting some more moss rings in. I just ran out of time to select them, so I just grabbed at least one. Beautiful blue colours through that one, and really nice, solid, comfy band. It doesn't sit too high, but it does wrap around your finger and is super comfortable. That one is code 574 and 188. Beautiful patterns in the moss. So Moss Agate is a beautiful crystal to work with for growth and abundance and new beginnings. There's a bit of a theme going on the table if you haven't noticed. We've got chrysoprase, which is new beginnings and springtime. Moss Agate is also for growth and abundance. Sunstone is also for success and abundance. And I wanted to bring in lots of beautiful energy for this live for you guys and for the business as well. And I think at this time of year, it's a really, really good time to be focusing on what are the things that you're planting seeds for, or what have you planted seeds for recently in the last 3 months, like since winter solstice coming up to this spring equinox. There's been, and the eclipse that we've just had, there's been some really potent energies to work with for change and manifestation. So Moss Agate is a really nice one to work with to help with that growth and that nurturing of energy of the seeds that you've planted. So nice one to wear. Also good for the immune system. Moss Agate's always a good one to wear if you've got a cold or just need a little bit of a boost of your immunity. It's definitely one to wear as like one that you could wear ongoing for a period of time. So with the pendants, this is one we've actually already got online. So anything with a dot, 15% off. So this is code 3623 for 110. I think I put the ones that we already had available are these four. And I think there might be another petite one there, but the rest is basically new. So I will focus mainly on the new pieces. This is a really nice half moss agate piece. I love when you get the really white quartz with the moss. So that's some interesting half of that one. I like the sometimes when you can see the moss really clearly. This is probably hard to see in some ways, but it's quite dense in that piece. This one is 154, code 4709. So you'll notice there's like this piece. I love how you can see the moss really clearly in that one. And also you can see that beautiful druzy as well. So this is $99, code 4710. So who are our moss agate fans that are here today? I'd love to know. So this is a different type of moss, really clear agate, and it reminds me of, I think the plant is called old man's beard. Do you guys know that one? It's a real wispy kind of, like I was going to say vine. I don't think it's a vine. It's like, but yeah, it literally looks like this, and it hangs, it's like a hanging plant. That one is $68 and code 4713. But moss agate can really help us to connect not only to Mother Earth, but into the plant kingdom in general and connecting with the plant divas and spirits. So if you're someone who loves to really connect in strongly with that earth energy, moss agate can really help to refine that. Shelley, hello lovely. 4713. I will grab that one for you. Love that piece. Isn't it beautiful? It's such an interesting type of, it's a type of an air plant, Romney. You're right. Is it old man's beard? Is that the right one that I'm thinking of? It came into my mind. I'm like, oh yeah, I think that's what it is. You have to look it up and see, Shelley. Love old man's beard. It's pretty hanging from a tree branches, isn't it? It's got that real, like moss agate, I get real fairy kind of energy from as well. This is another really pretty piece with nice clear moss through it. And with the clarity, it does look quite nice against the skin too. It is a funny name, isn't it? But it's like you can imagine what an old man's, like an old wizardy, wispy beard, and it's kind of like that's the actual plant's little tendrils coming down. That kind of green, like it's a pale green color too. So $88. That one is 4705. For people who have no idea what this plant is, I must sound really weird randomly talking about an old man's beard. This is a similar one that we already had in stock as well, which has that similar kind of look to it. It's an interesting one with that clarity, and you can kind of see the depth through that piece too. Grandfather's beard. Spanish moss, that's its other name. Thank you. 3620, $85. And have I shown this one? No. This is another really pretty piece. Look at the druzy in that one. 3620 for Shandy. 3620. Yes, it's a nice one, isn't it? Thank you, Shandy. That's got 15% off too. Can be draped over anything. Yes, I'm looking forward to I actually want to get hold of some of those air plants. I was thinking of making up some little air plants on crystals, But the problem is, like, posting them. I don't quite know. I'd have to look into how to do that properly. I was thinking you could probably, like, package it in a way where the plant's kind of in a bit of, like, a plastic bag or something, just to give it that, what do you call it? Protection. Like, if you could blow it up and have, like, the actual plant protected. But yeah, I'd have to look in. That's a whole other thing. But I do love the look of them. I've seen them in shops before. So 132, code 4708 for that piece. Can I see 710 and 711? Sure can. 710. Oh, I haven't done those ones just yet. I will show those now. So 710, that's 01. Just a sec. 710, this one. So that one there, 4710 for 99. One of the easiest plants to grow. Doesn't require watering, fertilizing, or weeding. It just survives on air, and all it really needs is somewhere to hang. So good. Sounds like the easiest plant to look after. 711 is which one? Was that the one I just showed as well? Nope. I'm just looking for it now. There it is. Okay, so I haven't shown this one just yet. So this little one here, also beautiful mossy inclusions. They're a little finer. I'm just going to show that one a bit closer so you can see. So that little one is 4711 for 74. Both beautiful pieces. Thank you for sharing that, Annie. Love having you back on the live. Okay. Yeah, so there's a few with that sort of similar with druzy within them. Here's another one which, again, has lots of nice clear moss, and then you've got the white druzy down the bottom in that one as well. I almost see like a running man in this one. Does anyone else see that? It's got like a funny little energy in there. Sense of humour in this piece. 4707 is 132, claiming 710. Yes, beautiful choice. I almost see a pussycat in that one. It's like it's got a big long tail, like it's about to pounce. Seeing all kinds in the moss today. Glenda. Yeah, the running man. Little plant spirit in there. Okay, that's the fast moss. And this is, now I've got some of these pieces which have this more blue kind of, like a blue smoke through them, which is really pretty. And you can see that that's also got the really clear mossy inclusions as well. So that's 88 and 4706. And I have one round pendant which also has a bit of a combo of the blues, the greens, and the white. Rooty hands and feet, yes. Yep, little running tree man. 105 and 4704. What's the name of the tree spirits? Dryads? Little tree spirit. Because, you know, it's what's got me laughing is the fact that obviously normally trees don't move, plants don't move. They're anchored, they're rooted where they are. But this guy, he's like, no, I'm up and I'm going. I'm moving around. I'm not going to be anchored. He's a moving plant. 105, 4704 for the round one. I'll have to show some of these on too. Yep, dryad energy in that one. And what else? Oh, this little one, haven't shown this. This is a very clear moss pendant. Isn't that pretty? Also has an interesting little something in there down the bottom. 4712 is 74. I'm just showing them on the back of my hand because it's easy to see what it looks like against skin. Dryad is a nymph or nature spirit who lives in trees, and it definitely has dryad energy, I'm telling you. There you go. That's definitely had a spirit. There's a tree spirit in that one. That's what it felt like straight away. It's very active, literally. So someone maybe who has that strong connection would, yeah, it'll be interesting to see who gets it and how they work with it. There is a walking tree species, you know. Is there? Oh, I think you're right. Is it in Africa or something? I think I remember now that you've just jogged something in my memory. Little fairies in that one, the little teardrop. This one here, yeah, moss is great. You get so many pictures of little spirits and things in them. How much was that one? The last one I just showed? 4712 is 74. 74. I'll just pop it, yeah, back where it was. Do the hearts next. Can I see side by side row 2 number 3? So these two, Shandy. I should probably put them in slightly clearer rows, shouldn't I? And then you can actually tell me which ones you guys want to see. All right, there's some slightly clearer rows. I haven't done the hearts yet, so they can be their own row up the top. All right. So these two together, I'll put them both on the back of my hand. I can put them on as well. I'll just show them like that so you can see the... And I'll turn my flash off. Oh, it's still pretty... I was trying to get rid of the reflection, but it's a bit hard to see. So those two there. Put back the sunstone. Turns out I've got a rectangle one. Oh, yeah, no problems. No worries, Gaynor. That was $88, and the other one was... Oh, they're both the same price. That doesn't help, does it? The one on the left was code 4705, and the one on the right was 4706. So that was those two. So I'm just going to pop those here and here. Let me just grab that sunstone back out from Gaynor. So the big sunstone, the big rectangle is back on the table. Okay, claiming both for you, Shandy. Thank you so much. Can I get the round moss instead? Absolutely. Nice choice. I haven't shown any of these on properly yet. If you've claimed one and want me to show it on, just ask. I'll show yours on now, Gaynor. So Shandy, if you want to see yours on, just let me know. So that's the beautiful round moss. And if you're wearing it lower, like on something, I'll just hang it down a little lower for you. But like over some, I'm just trying to not get the reflection, but it would look nice over clothes as well. Can I see it on? Yes, sorry, I don't know if I showed it on long enough for you, but just so you get the idea. Claim, please. They're both calling you. Did I miss? Oh, Romney. How much was that one? You've claimed the little one. So just confirming this one I'm showing on now is Romney. Walking palms in Ecuador. I think that's different to what I was thinking of, Annie, but thank you for sharing that. That's so bizarre, isn't it, that there is actually walking trees. So Romney, this little one here is what you were claiming. Gorgeous little piece. Sorry, I missed your claim. And Gaynor, so just confirming that you are happy to claim that one. And Romney, I have this little one for you. So sweet, that piece. Could I see my one on? Yes, of course. Yep. Pop yours on now, Glenda. So yes, for everybody, thank you. So that is the one that you've chosen. It's really beautiful, isn't it, with the contrast of the white? So that's your one, Glenda. And I'll also show on, let's put Running Tree Man on just to show him on. Running Tree Man, oh my gosh. Funny how you start naming your pieces. That piece is actually quite a good size pendant actually. It's got a little portal in there. So there is that one. You are welcome, everybody. I'm also going to show on the half teardrop, which I showed at the beginning. I'm having trouble getting this Give me a sec. There we go. I really love this one, actually. Have I opened the belt to chains? Yeah, I can access all the chains. Now, in terms of chains, I know I do need to restock some of them. So, if we're out of stock or something, just running man for the portal. Quick, get in. Here's the other small teardrop as well, which is new. And I actually should show, there's one of the square pieces is actually, it's got red in it as well. But isn't that cool? The one with the white, another little pathway through that piece. Sometimes they can look quite different on the moss. Do the hearts next though. So I've done all of these pieces. Now, hang on. That was Glenda's piece. Let me put that back. And I'll show the hearts next. How long are they with this circle moss? I'll just finish showing these last ones and then I'll grab a chain. See Running Man again? Yeah, for sure. I'll just pop him on the back of my hand to show the crystal itself clearly. So, yeah, that one there was 132 and 4707. Okay, so then we have the little heart. So 4703 is $70. And that has that Spanish moss look to it. All of the hearts do. So this one's got quite beautiful contrast. That one's 4702 as well, also $70. So claiming the Running Man for Shelley. Thank you, Shelley. And the other third heart, this one here, also has that sort of Spanish moss with almost like a bit of a blue, some of that blue colouring behind it. And that one is 4701 for $70. So same price on the hearts. And this was the red moss, which actually this is a really interesting piece. It also has some hematite in there. Is it hematite? Oh, I'm not sure. I just reflected, but it may or may not be. It's actually green. I'm not sure what that is. I actually never noticed it before. But that's got the red moss and the green moss, which is very pretty together and a little less common. Once you see it and you can't unsee it, I know. I'll never forget the bumblebee pendant that we had, which had like the silly face in it. And someone did actually buy that piece online, but every time I looked at it, it just made me laugh. It looked like an emoji because it was yellow. 3629 is $110 and 15% off. And this was the last piece, which I will show you, which also has a little red through it on the side too. And that was $110, 3623, also online, and 15% off. Now, with the crystals, actually, before I do crystals, I should show the earrings. We do have a new pair here on the right. Very wispy moss, very pretty. They are only $58. Code is 1544. The ones on the left are a little more solid with the silver. Whoops. And also a bit more solid green inclusion. So they are 1310 and 110. So good deal on these ones. They're quite thin though, and same with these. They're thinner silver and crystal, but they're actually really pretty with the moss. How nice are they too? Quite little wings. $55. Hey Kim, how are you? 1311. Little moss wing earrings. And then I've also got a pair of the larger fixed hook oval moss earrings, and they're on the website. 1029, they're 15% off and $88. So that was the moss earrings. Now, as I said, all of the crystals are already online, but I can do a little scan over what's on the table. I've just got the one Moss Agate key, will they go with your pendant? Oh, which ones, Romney? Let me just see which your pendant was. Hang on. You could definitely match either. These little ones would look beautiful, or the wing ones also. Either ones. They've both got that same kind of look to them. So either ones. You just say pair 1 or pair 2 if that makes it easier. Okay, so yeah, with the moss, I might just show a couple of the pieces. I really love this moss heart. I think this is a really nice piece. Got some solid moss sections through it. A couple of little druzy pockets as well. That one's $40, MAH1. That's quite a beautiful piece. Quite a chunky heart, that one. I've got that on a bigger stand just because it is a little wider. And this is also a very pretty moss heart. Can I pick? I am actually feeling maybe like the smaller ones, Romney. I'm not sure what size earrings you normally wear, but these are quite light. And I feel like, but then, actually let me have a look. How about I hold both up to my face with the pendant on, and then that might help your decision. Rather than me choose, because I feel like, let's just have a look at them first. I'll take one of each off and we can compare. Oops. Okay. So we've got the pendant. So this was the wing shape earrings. So it just depends on the shape that you prefer, really. That's the first pair. And then the second pair, I've got the one with the tag, of course, but that's probably better suited to this side. I don't know how easy that it is to sort of see together, but get my hair out of the way. So I don't know if you have a preference. I'm actually wondering maybe the wing ones. Depends on the shape that you think would suit yourself better. I think maybe these ones. I'm going the wings as well, I think, Gaynor. If you're happy for me to choose those, I actually prefer that as I think they're just a little closer in size. And even the shape kind of goes well together. So that would be my suggestion if you're happy with that. Wings it is. Gorgeous set too. All right, so for anyone who's just joined us, we've just shown sunstone and moss agate. That's all we've done so far. So more than happy to give you a quick squiz over the sunstone. I'll do a table scan and fairies and wings, hooray. This is a beautiful druzy heart. The druzy's been polished over, but you can see the gorgeous crystals. You've got the blue in there as well. That one's $24, MAH4. And we also have a few of these cute little mini generators as well. And that is $18. So there's a few of these, they're all the same price. They'll also be 15% off. So I'll do a little scan. If there's anything that catches your eye, just let me know. So this is the little generators 1, 2, 3, and 4. We showed the ring earlier, which was size 11. There's another. This is also an interesting moss heart. It's a bit of a different looking moss. It's a mossier moss. It's a different green, but it's like super mossy. And that one's only $20. MAH2. And then we have a number of palms as well. They're all around $20. So palm 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, if anything's grabbing anyone's attention. We also have the little clouds and some moss keys if anyone wants to see. And then, of course, we have our gorgeous big moss sphere. It's been hanging around for a while. I do love this sphere, and whether it's meant to just stay with me, that's totally fine. I love it. It's got the beautiful druzy crystal section. Actually, I'm going to come around this side and show it off properly. See if I can actually don't have as much room as I thought. Hang on. Put this here so I can pick it up. It's got so much beautiful moss through this piece on all sides and lots of the blue. So this is 1,008. It's just over 5 kilos. And at the moment, this is a 15% off piece as well. So that's like $150 off. So beautiful big crystal cave in there. But I love this piece. I'm happy if it wants to hang out with me for longer. It can stay. It might just be a Nature's Magic piece. But one day, it will find its keeper. I'm just a guardian for the now.